It is the world's first splendid achievement. Please watch it till the last.
Fix the cavity by yourself. December 26, 2018. Hateful Kimito of the dentist. Is it good to say such an irresponsible thing when I say, cure the cavities by yourself? There will be the person who says it's an irresponsible, too. It is right. Responsibility is not at all the speech that there is. My claim is a folk remedy, the popular view, and has no scientific grounds. However, a cure resembling me method in the world has been already carried out by a conscientious dentist. He sharpens only a rotten part without pulling dental nerve, so-called 3 points of methods, and is a method to close the cap of after having filled it with medicine. It can be treated with this enough. However, the common dentist does not want to use this method. This is because treatment is finished in a short term without being able to demand large amount of treatment costs. It seems to contradict it, but caries progresses, and I suggest to a dentist to go when you are beyond cure. When you had a loose tooth or had been broken, or there has been greatly the whole of the cavity. However, mostly it is time of the pain beginning that many patients rush to the dentist. My popular view should be often useful at there. When the whole of the cavity is small, and repair still works. The method is very simple and performs the following procedures. First, brushes your teeth. Second, perform painkiller using the antibiotics. Third, cover with paste around a cavity. Fourth, treat the saliva. It is only these. 1 week is an aim during the treatment period, but when the whole of the cavity is big, it is a little longer, and it may be necessary to do it. I explain this method in detail as follows. If a tooth begins to ache, what you should perform does not go directly to a dentist at the very beginning, and you go to the drugstore and should buy an antibiotic, e.g., Terracote Lil. Because the price is less than $20 and is a cure-all, you value the use widely, and there is not the loss. Then you perform the antibiotic in this. You attach it to the toothbrush and paste it around the whole of the cavity, particularly the cavity. It is effective to paint the skin of the chin right under the cavity. Toothache is reduced in 30 minutes or should dissolve. The antibiotic works for inflammation in the natural pulp with the powerful weapon for various germs. Because there is often that a toothache recurs during treatment, you must use an antibiotic each time. This is because the reason why it brushes its teeth is that it removes dregs of the food, and it removes the putrefactive cause beforehand. Then, you use the tooth powder. It is that paste-formed tooth powder which fitted into the tube. You attach this to the toothbrush abundantly straight and cover around a cavity. It is only it. Because the saliva overflows in response to an oral acidity, you spit it out with the sound P, or usually wipe it off with paper. You are getting used, and saliva cannot come out in a few minutes. You perform this after every meal and before sleeping. Generally, calcium is included in saliva and originally restores the tooth which has begun to melt. However, the restoration is too much slow. Therefore, the dissolution of the tooth happens and becomes the cavity. That person is easy to become the cavity if you love sweets, and the factor that it is possible for a cavity is the same in fact. In contrast, by calcium included in saliva, calculus may be made. This is calculus of bad quality in the den of various germs. However, it should lead to the restoration of the tooth if high-quality calcium deposits. And, it is tooth powder. My popular view is a method to deposit this high-quality calcium on the surface of the tooth. You suffer for around 1 week not to easily deposit, and to get quantity of composure of enough thickness. However, I suggest you to be careful about the things that are much shorter than the treatment period of the dentist. In addition, the method to use sodium bicarbonate, namely, the sodium carbonate does not have the effect because it is calcium-free. I have the results that cured my bad cavity by this method. I succeeded in putting back that cheeks bulged with a cavity. Probably it will be the world's first splendid achievement. I came to be able to eat cold ice cream again. Because it is the cure that even the nation of a poor country can carry out easily, the benefit should be big. In addition, the invention such as the exclusive cavity therapeutic drug will be possible, too. But it is not sure whether it is effective for other people. Seem to be lengthy, but my opinion is the popular view, and is scientific, is groundless. I decide to entrust the analysis by the subsequent scientist with the inspection. In addition, you should perform the enforcement by a self-responsibility. But there is this disclosure for such a person because the person who completely fixes the cavity by mistake thinks that there is many it. So I say, the person to believe is saved. The end.
The Seeing and Hearing. Thank you.